Hey you guys, you're Marty Geek. In this video, I finally wanted to share with you guys my opinions about the Galaxy Note 8. Like you guys know, if you've been on my channel for a long time, I'm a huge fan of the Galaxy Note devices. I'll choose them anytime, any year over the Galaxy S devices. Right now, I am using the Galaxy S8 Plus, and I really love it, but of course, I really do miss that S Pen and the extra power, of course. But talking about the Galaxy Note 8, right? The phone was announced last week, August 23rd. It's gonna be released on September 15. It's a little bit more powerful than the S8 Plus. It has 6 gigabytes of RAM compared to 4 gigabytes of RAM. The processor is basically the same. The GPU is basically the same. The screen is actually 6.3 instead of 6.2. which is not a huge difference, but it's bigger. The battery life is one of the main differences that could actually affect how this phone actually performs when it comes to battery life, because the battery life is actually 3300 milliamp hour battery. The Galaxy S8 Plus, which is the one that I'm rocking, of course, is 3500 milliamp hour batteries. That's a difference. That's obviously an obvious difference. And that could actually impact the battery a little bit more on the Note device, because first of all, it has more RAMs, the screen is bigger, so that right there is gonna be taking more juice out of the battery, and now you're using a smaller battery. Right now I'm getting around 10 to 12 hours of sometimes even 13 hours of battery life. You could expect less. It should expect, by theory, right? You should expect less battery life on the Note device, but I'm not going to be talking about that right now, right? Now, a lot of people have been asking me, are you going to get the phone or not? Believe me, guys, I really do want to get the phone because, like I said, it's my favorite model smartphone out there in the market. And in my opinion, the best phablet in the market is the Galaxy Note 8 or the Galaxy Note devices. That, for me, that's the full package. Every year it comes out. Sadly, this year I didn't pre-order it. Even though I did want to pre-order it, because first of all, the price is really high. It starts at $930 if you're on T-Mobile, and then it goes all the way up to $960 if you're, for example, on AT&T or Verizon or Sprint or something like that, right? And that's expensive. And I just got the Galaxy S8 Plus out of my pocket. It can't, I didn't receive no free the review devices. I don't know if I'm gonna receive a free review device for the Galaxy Note device 8, which most likely not, because I never received a free phone from Samsung so I can do reviews. I wish I did, of course, but my channel is not that big, I guess, to receive a device for review. A lot of these big YouTubers like Marquez Austin and Don Esposito and all those, of course, they always get their free devices so they can try it out. They get invited. This year, surprisingly, I actually did get invited to the August 23rd Samsung event. Sadly, I couldn't. Thank you, Samsung, for inviting me for the first time ever. And sadly, I couldn't because of work. And I actually had a test that day, and that's it, but that's the reason why I'm still thinking about if I should get it or not. And right now I haven't pre-ordered it, so if I get it, I'm actually gonna get it the same day it releases here in the United States. First of all, of course, you might be saying, but why did you buy the S8 device if this is your favorite device, right? The Galaxy Note devices. And the reason is, before I had the Galaxy Note 5, and I love that phone. The Galaxy Note 5, for me, is one of the best phones ever made. But I cracked it. If you've been following me in my channel, you know that I cracked the screen of the phone, and I was using it like that because, of course, I couldn't spend more money out of my pocket, and I knew that a new phone was coming out from Samsung, so I was holding off. And when the S8 was announced and the S8 Plus, I was so desperate for a new phone with a better screen, that I went for it. I went for it, even though I knew that later on in the future the Galaxy Note device was going to be announced. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think there was doubts. There was even doubts if Samsung would ever make a Note device because of what happened with the Note 7. You know, the explosion batteries and all that. And a lot of people were saying they should kill the line altogether. And I was on the side that said, no, don't kill it. Just make it better, improve, fix the problems. But I was so desperate for a new device because I had a broke Galaxy Note 5, and I didn't have, just like other YouTubers, they can right now, if they break their phone, they could just open their drawer and pick a OnePlus device, a Pixel device. They could pick up any high-end device from another brand and use it as their daily driver, because they get a lot of, you know, free phones to make videos, and they keep it, and you know, they have drawers full of phones that they don't use. I don't have that pleasure. My channel is small, and I don't have that pleasure of opening a drawer and getting a lot of phones. I don't. So all the phones that you see here on the video that I make on my channel, most of them are purchased by my pocket, especially if they're the expensive ones. They're always out of my pocket. I do reviews for budget phones, and a lot of those budget phones, like $150, $200, a lot of those budget phones were actually sent to me so I can try it out, and I'll say it, and I always say it on the video. But this time around, I don't think I'm gonna be receiving any phone from Samsung. I've never, like I said, I never have. All the Samsung videos that you see are done with the devices out of my pocket, for purchase out of my pocket. So yeah, that's the reason why I don't know if I'm gonna buy this phone or not, even though I'm gonna be very, very tempted spending the money. Most likely, if I do, I might, you know, buy the phone and sell the Galaxy S8 device on eBay or Amazon or something like that. But you know, I'm gonna have to pay it off because I get these phones on a lease plan by T-Mobile, right? So even though if I sell them, I have to actually pay the device completely, and most likely I'm gonna have to pay money out of my pocket as well. So that's the reason why I'm not gonna be, I didn't pre-order the Galaxy Note 8 device. Should you pre-order it? Honestly, it is one of the best devices coming out this year. The Galaxy Note device, I love it because you can be more productive. I am a lot more productive when I have a Galaxy Note device, especially for my YouTube notes and all that. I'm always using the pen. That's why I really love the device, and that's why I might sacrifice some money here and there and actually buy it and do some crazy thing like selling the Galaxy S8 Plus. But should you buy it, you know, just consider yourself, you know, just look at the specs, look at the device, ask yourself, are you actually going to use the S Pen? Because if you're not, you might as well buy the Galaxy S8 or the S8 Plus. It's the same device, just without the S Pen. That's what it is. The performance on these devices are also really good. So you're not going to regret it if you buy the S8 or the S8 Plus, if you know that you're not going to buy you're not going to be using a lot the S Pen. Of course, the camera on the Note 8 device is another cool feature, that it has 2 cameras. It's gonna be a lot better. It takes better photos, especially because of the aperture effects and all that, the autofocus on both cameras in the front, on the rear. It is a cool feature, but a lot of people, you know, just want to point and shoot. Okay, so if that's you, you might as well think before you buy, and you know, consider the Galaxy S8 devices as well. But that's it, guys. Thanks for watching my videos on YouTube. Like I said, I really want the Galaxy Note device. I'm still thinking about it, but because of the status of my channel, you know, I had a lot of videos demonetized because of the YouTube apocalypse thing going on. I have over 130 videos that are not gaining money at all. So, and my channel is small, of course, so I don't get enough money like other YouTubers to like just splash money and buy any phone I want. Okay, so but should you buy it? Like I said, it's a great phone. I love it. It's a beautiful phone as well. If you know you're gonna use the S Pen, yes, go ahead and go for it. But thanks for watching, guys. Let me know what you think about Note 8 device so far. Are you gonna get it or not? Let me know, guys. Till next time.